Hey everybody, it's your pal Sal from Sal Dougie's House of Cards, and today we are checking in on my 2023 hobby goals. So we are one quarter through 2023 already, so I wanted to provide some updates on some goals that I have made for 2023 in the hobby. My first goal is definitely on track. It is loosely a hobby goal, but my love of baseball does drive my love of card collecting. So my first hobby goal for 2023 was to go see the Brewers play a road game. So I have identified what series I'm going to go to. They are playing in St. Louis on my birthday in May. So I will go down there for that series. I would like to go to 2 games while I'm down there. So I'm still kind of figuring out which 2 games of the series I'll go see and kind of figuring out who else will be coming along with me. So I'll need to know how many tickets. But pretty much have dates identified. Definitely on track for hobby goal number 1. Hobby goal number 2, much more of an actual hobby goal, and that one is definitely on track. And that was to acquire 1,000 additional unique Brewers cards in 2023. So started 2023 with 3,522 Brewers cards. I would need to be at 3,772 to be on track for the goal, and I am at 3,854. So it's been a pretty productive early year for trading. I have purchased a few. I have opened some wax, but I also bought some collectibles from an individual on tradingcarddatabase.com that included these 25-year commemorative card series for the Brewers here. And these are actually the same cards, so I have multiple copies of it. But the book itself is pretty full of Brewers cards, so that was a real quick boost. So along with those trades and those other pickups, really driving that number pretty well in 2023. And it's nice to be ahead because sometimes it's nice for the hobby to slow down. So nice to know I have a little leeway on that one, but we'll keep trucking along all year long, looking at 4,522 for the goal on that one. And then goal 3 is a little off track, as they may say. And that was to reach 100 YouTube subscribers by the end of 2023. So I am currently at 17, and that is adding. When I set the goal, I think it was at like 9 or 10 maybe. So some folks have picked up the channel, so that's good. I'm not doing a ton of promotion. I do kind of put my links out there sometimes when I make new videos, but I'm not delving a lot into that. And then obviously I'm covering some pretty niche material here. You know, it's a one-man show, so production quality is what it is. But I am having a great time in the hobby, and I'm super excited to provide updates for everyone who is interested. And since today is April 1st, 2023, I am going to show off some of my favorite cards of players with funny or interesting names. So stick around for that as well. All right, folks, here we go with some of the favorite funny names in my collection, or cool or interesting names. It's kind of a caveat that these are players I wouldn't normally collect if someone has like an interesting name, but meets kind of the arbitrary criteria for my PC. I think like maybe Rock Reigns is kind of a good example. I know that's not his only moniker, but a good example of if Rock Reigns wasn't a baseball legend, I'd still probably throw some Rock Reigns cards in there. But these are those are in my main PC, so these are a little more you know, off the beaten path a little bit. We'll start it off with Skeeter Barnes of the Tigers here. So Skeeter, always going to be a great, hilarious name, and kind of a good combo with Skeeter Barnes. I like that one. This is someone that who knows, maybe play their way into their into the main PC, and that is Seth Beer. So that one a little less funny and a little more straightforward. Looking great here on this Miller Lite Brewers promo set. Kind of a baseball legend. But and maybe I'll transition this one to the PC now that I've learned a little bit more about this player. But certainly fits the kind of funny and interesting name, and it is Tug McGraw, father of Tim McGraw. This one, here we go. We got a landscape card here on the Chance Sisco. So kind of a interesting baseball name, Chance, and kind of a cool name altogether. This next one, definitely one of my favorite players as a kid. And a little bit more about the nickname, and that is one Oil Can Boyd. This player actually is in the Brewers system currently, probably at AAA Nashville, and that is Sky Bolt. So that's just kind of an interesting name. Kind of like it when they almost form a sentence fragment there, or I don't know, a concept. Another familiar name and a funny one, I feel like, Rough Ned Odor. This is just kind of a really interesting, cool sounding name, and that is Magneuris Sierra of the Marlins, at least on this card. Another one that kind of fits the Sky Bolt category, and that is Storm Davis. Player I definitely enjoyed watching with a funny name, Pokey Reese here on the Pirates. This player actually is in my main PC, but I grabbed kind of a junk wax duplicate for this little sub collection. And this one used to just make my day as a kid whenever I'd pull out a Bip Roberts. Next, we got kind of a funny one here, and that is Rich Bachelor on the Cardinals here. So that's kind of a funny name, Rich Bachelor. This one kind of an interesting last name, William Pennyfeather on the Pirates. This one a little on the unfortunate side, Mike Blowers. This one's just a great card and an absolute great name, Razor Shine. So almost hard to believe that's even real. And then this one too, kind of following it up, Goose Gazzo. All right, one for the 420 kids out there. That is Jung Bong. And then we got this one. I actually kind of wish this was my nickname. This is just a great name, at least the first name. Tippy Martinez. Tippy. And then another kind of first name with the same last name, and that is Cheeto Martinez. Not necessarily spelled like the chip, but kind of funny. Just another classic, hilarious one from my kid, from my childhood, and now we're getting into some other sports here, and that is Bimbo Coles. And kind of a more current player with some alliteration here also, Bismack Biombo. And then some football players to close it out, all kind of junk wax era here. We got John Booty, and we got Charlie Brown. This is this section probably makes me laugh more than it should. Good old Charlie Brown. And then the final one of the April Fool's funny names, Louis Lips. So hope you all enjoyed looking at that sub PC, and have a great April Fool's Day, and I will talk to you all later.